My name is Wang Su. Today I will introduce you our spare parts for EPS shape molding machine. First, let's look at the filling guns. This is a very popular normal filling gun for making EPS packaging products in shape molding machine. Here, I will show you this one, which can be disassembled. So, first, this is a clamp. This is a seal for the clamp. This is a clamp for the filling gun. We use this to fix the filling gun to the mold. This one is the material pipe. Our filling gun material pipe is fully made of copper, and we have special formula for the copper. So the material is, the hardness is enough and it can last long. This one is the copper joint. Inside there are two seals. These seals can be lasted for at least 2 to 3 years. The joint is also made of copper. This is the piston. The piston is made of stainless steel. This seal for the piston is very important. We use very high quality seal, and this seal can last at least 2 to 3 years. This is the cylinder pipe. We use thick material for the cylinder pipe. So our filling gun quality is very good. Many of our clients use the filling gun for 5, 6, even 8 years, no problem. Next, I will introduce you another filling gun. This one, it's very similar to the previous one. The only difference is the material pipe. Earlier, this is a flat pipe. You can see it's flat. But this pipe is with threads. The purpose of the thread is to fix in the mold tightly. The fix is by the clamp. But because of the thread, the clamp will not move. You can see it's fixed properly. It cannot move. But for this kind of pipe, if the person, if the worker doesn't fix the screw properly when working, this pipe may slightly move. So this is the advantage of the threaded filling gun. Next, we will talk about this front air filling gun. Why we call front air? Comparing with this, there is another place. So to let the air go through. So the material, how to explain? When we fill the material to the mold, when the material is fully filled, there is still some material left in the pipe, in this pipe. We stop the filling gun. This piston will go front to push the material to the product. So your product can be a little heavier. But for this front air filling gun, when your material is fully filled, it will give air to take the material in the pipe back to the material hose. So there is no extra material go to the product. So your product will not be over heavier. In this case, you save material. Suppose for one product, we can save 2 gram material. You can calculate for a long time what is the difference. This is also a kind of front air filling gun. But the difference is there is a steam line in front of the filling gun head. There is a steam line. So when cooking the product, some steam can come through the line to the product, so it can be better cooked. This is suitable for some heavier density products or difficult to cook products. I forgot to mention one point is for this gun, the front head is smaller diameter. So it's more used for thin products, thin wall products or small products. I mean, in the place there's no enough width for the normal fitting gun to put, then we use the small head fitting gun because this diameter is small. The product space is enough to keep this fitting gun. And as per the fitting gun size, normally we talk about the diameter of the material pipe. This can be different as per client request, but our popular size, our standard size is 30 millimeter. This one is also 30 millimeter, but the front head can be 20 millimeter or 60 millimeter, depends on client's request. And the material pipe length is what we need to consider. So when you order fitting guns, you need to tell us what is the diameter you want and what is the material pipe length you want. We have for the length 150 millimeter, 180, 200, 220, 250, 300, or even more. So it all depends on your product. If there's no question, then we can go to this type of fitting gun. We call it German style fitting gun. It's different structure. This fitting gun, this place will go inside of the mold. I mean, here is the gun head. It will go to the surface of the mold, and here will also go into the mold. So the clamp, this is a clamp to fix the gun to the mold. This diameter is normally 50 millimeter. Because the pipe is bigger, and in the front part there's holes